what's up, fuck nuts? Welcome to the very first episode of your friendly neighborhood anomalies.
So today we're going to be, well, introducing ourselves and going over what an SCP is and our favorites. So the game show isn't starting just yet.
Yeah. Yup. Mm-hmm.
Obviously.
And none of us listen. None of us have ever done a podcast before, so this is yeah.
This is gonna the first couple episodes are gonna be a mess. Just expect that.
You.
Half the time I can't even speak words.
Okay. Anyways. Introduce yourself, Carly.
I'm Carly. What else should I say about me?
Oh my. Oh, dang it, I forgot. You're not interesting.
Oh, that's it. Oh, you made me mad. Oh.
You're gonna make
Right.
me
I am
mad.
8% beaver.
Why didn't you say? Oh yeah, apparently Carly's 8% beaver. Don't know where that came from. Must have had some wacky ancestors, but here we are.
Yeah. Who
Just
did
say words, Emily.
that? I don't know how.
Oh my god.
Cleo,
Alright,
introduce yourself before I have a fit.
So I'm Cleo. I'm possibly the only sane person here. And fun fact,
Obviously.
we had to do this intro 10 times.
Listen! No, wait. Don't call me out like that.
I don't even want to ask what that laugh was.
10 times, Emily. 10 freaking times.
Okay. So, I'm introducing myself now. Because fuck you. Because fuck you, that's why. I'm Emily. I'm a terrible person. And I don't know how to speak words.
Don't we
I'm
all
a
not
terrible
know how to-
person. That sums it up pretty well. Anyways.
Am I wrong?
That was a really
Am
good
I
summing up,
wrong?
guys.
No, you're really not. Alright, so, who wants to take over what an SCP is?
You are the most knowledgeable.
I
Cleo.
am. And like I said, I'm the only sane
Or
person
voted
here,
to
so it
be
only
the
makes
most-
sense.
We
Alright,
voted
so-
you in. It's happening.
You
Now,
know what they
doctor.
call me? You know what they call me? They call me
What do they
Mrs.
call-
President.
Sick, bro.
Anyways. So, I'll start with the SCP Universe. So, the SCP Universe is a fictional, like, background setting for a wiki that's full of different, like, horror stories that people have made about a foundation that, like, contains, secures, and protects people from anomalies. And these
Yeah.
anomalies can be literally anything. Like, it can be anything from God to
Toaster.
like, yeah,
Cthulhu.
to a toaster, essentially. And I hate to say this, but they're all really good.
They are. Why do you? First of all, why do you hate to say that?
Because
Second
there
of
are
all,
some that really shouldn't be.
They just shouldn't.
There are
exist.
some that
And
do
this-
not deserve to be good.
In this episode, here are SCPs that don't deserve to live.
Exactly.
Let's eliminate them.
Yeah,
Anyway.
no, but it's entirely crowdsourced. So everything that we're talking about, someone in their insane brain has come up with, which is absolutely insane to me. Cause like where, who?
Yeah, like there's so much details to them,
Yeah.
it's crazy. But anyways,
Cleo, can I add something quickly?
yeah, go ahead.
No.
It's been bothering me. I just want to say this a lot because I've just been seeing it every time I look up, like, try to look up at SCP. It instantly just gives me a picture of Trevor Henderson's, like, creations. When I don't think any of them are considered more or less SCPs, even though they have more of like SCP properties. Unless specifically stated that they're a SCP, they are probably not going to be talked about a lot.
Great topic for the first podcast, Carly. Thank you.
In the very first episode, we're gonna talk about all the things that are fucking wrong with this.
Oh my god. Okay.
We're gonna start so many fights.
God, this is gonna. So there are as of the making of this first episode, there are around 6,000 and something different SCPs, and
Yeah,
all of the most of the stories about them are arranged in like a file format, like you'd see a corporation use, that discusses it, like how it's contained, what it is exactly, and how exactly it's going to kill us all. So
exactly, yeah,
it's very interesting to read, and we're gonna go over some of our favorite ones today.
Of course, not all SCPs are murderous. They just keep them contained to just like study and research them.
Yeah. Most of them are, though. Most of them are murderous.
I don't want people getting confused that 999 is actual.
But no, like they do. They have them like ranked based on how. I'm not sure how many the object classes they have, but they have object classes where like some are like safe.
There
and
are
then there's
5
really
object
fucking
classes.
Weird names for the object classes. What are all of them?
So there is safe, which is obviously safe, but safe, the term safe doesn't mean that it can't hurt people. It just means that it won't go out of its way on its own to do that. Somebody needs to like come into contact with it and consciously do something with it for it to be dangerous. Then there's Euclid, which means that it can go out of its way to kill. It has a mind, well, not necessarily, they're not all sentient, but it will go out of its own way to kill, or it is just inherently dangerous in most situations. Then above that, there's Keter, and Keter, essentially, it's angry, it wants to kill, and it can essentially end the world. Euclid can maybe kill a couple thousand people tops, maybe a city sometimes. Keter will end reality as a whole.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And then above that, there's Thaumiel. So Thaumiel, this is where it gets weird. Thaumiel class isn't about the danger of it. Thaumiel, if an SCP is listed as Thaumiel, it means that it is used to contain another SCP. It doesn't, so like you could have an SCP that should be classified as safe that is used to contain like a Euclid SCP, and that safe SCP would then be listed as Thaumiel instead because it's used to contain that other one.
So like for example, if there was a safe SCP that was a box and you put another SCP inside of the box, then it would be a Thaumiel because it's containing another SCP.
Yes. Then above that,
I feel targeted about that.
Above that, there's the Apollyon class. So Apollyon class cannot be contained. They cannot be contained, and they will usually end the world, which is why there's not really much of them. The fact that they haven't yet is literally just luck. Yeah.
We're all gonna die.
Just wake up and decide today the day we kill everything.
Genuinely.
They wake up and choose violence.
Me every day.
Me coming to school.
Also, I will, for anybody watching, I will post the link to the SCP wiki in the description on the YouTube one. I'm not sure if I'll do it on the Spotify one, but I'll link it on the YouTube one so that you guys can go and check this out too if you don't know what it is. which
You absolutely can
it's been going
comment some
on
SCPs
for like
that you want us to.
11 years. Yeah, if you want us to talk about SCPs, go for it, because we'll honestly do whatever the hell we want to. And
You can request on like YouTube.
We probably will make some sort of formal requesting thing. But at this point, we are absolutely a mess.
yeah,
So
we are. I hate to say this, but we are clueless.
leave us a little comment if you're in a silly, goofy mood, and maybe we'll get to it.
If you're a little quirky, leave us a comment.
Feel like a little bit quirky.
Just a little, just a little.
Just a
Not
touch.
like others.
I'm not like other SCPs.
I'm not like other SCPs. I can't be contained.
I can't be contained, baby girl.
Can't contain me.
I'm coming for your bones.
Oh my god. How has it only been 10 minutes?
Listen.
Wants to gnaw on human bones.
Oh my god.
Okay, we should probably get to like what we're all excited about. So,
well, I'm
who
gonna
wants to-
explain like the format of the podcast in the future.
Oh, you're right.
So this episode is kind of gonna be like an outlier from the other ones, because in this episode we're kind of just introducing everything, but in coming episodes, at least most of them, we will probably like deviate from this format from time to time. It's going to be a lot like the Distractable podcast. If you haven't watched that, I really recommend you do, because it's hilarious. But
Absolutely, for
essentially,
sure.
one person, whoever won last week's show, brings up a topic for SCPs, like maybe funny, which is a really broad one. We'll probably be more specific than that. And then
Okay, CPs.
everybody else will find their favorite SCP that matches with that, and then we'll talk about them, we'll laugh, it'll be a good time, and then the person who chose the topic chooses whoever they think was the funniest or just the best, and then that person will be the host for next week's podcast. So
Yep.
that's going to be the format. We'll deviate from it sometimes, like maybe every now and then we'll just do one talking about like ones that you sent to us or stuff like that.
A specific
We'll see
one.
down the line, I guess.
We'll have to see if you know. You gotta don't forget to like rate us, or whatever obligatory podcast / YouTube things that people normally say. Do that.
Did you know that on Spotify, only 40% of people that watch this are subscribed? Oh my god.
Don't forget to rate us on.
Alright.
You.
Well, Emily, since you're kind of the, like, de facto host for this episode, since you introduced it, do you want to go with your SCP first? We'll probably do 2 SCPs each, actually, depending on how long it takes.
That's perfect, because I only picked 2 for this podcast. I'm so
Wow,
prepared.
you deserve an award.
Okay. We're gonna save the best for last. We're gonna start with SCP-1545. It is a safe class, but it's absolutely just fucking hilarious. So, basically, it's a 2-person llama costume, and he's wearing galoshes. And you open it along the midsection, like along his little belly there, and 2 people climb inside. One with their legs in the rear, the butt end, and
So
one with the bending over into the midsection. Just like put a picture in your
I'm putting a picture of it up now on the YouTube one at least.
It looks so stupid.
It's
He goofy. His name is Larry the Loving Llama. Basically, what happens is when the subjects enter the SCP, when they're wearing it, they become extremely in character. The frontal person speaks as if they were Larry the Llama, and the rearward person, performing various jigs. Dancing.
The freaking
That's amazing.
Fortnite dance.
The subjects inside SCP-1545 are not physically able to exit without being pulled out and show no desire to do so.
Oh my god.
They just don't want to freaking exit the llama.
Want to live in there.
Subjects will continuously act as Larry the Loving Llama until they expire.
Oh no.
Dead body.
Subjects with a dead partner will still act as their appropriate half until they also expire. Removed subjects show memory of the time within the SCP. However, they show no knowledge of its anomalous properties. They just have no fucking idea that for the past 3 hours they've been acting like a llama.
Oh my god. I think it would be a bit more than 3 hours. People are dying.
Here.
Okay. They found it in an abandoned suburban home because, of course, they did. And victims
Where
have died
else would
from
Larry the Loving Llama
dehydration.
be than an abandoned suburban home?
Cleo,
He'd
you
be
want to
at the
enter?
birthday party.
Cleo, you want to be my llama partner?
Absolutely. Can I do?
JK,
Can I?
JK,
Wait.
unless.
Wait. No. Can I do various jigs, please?
Do you want to do various
I would
jigs?
love to do various jigs.
Want to watch.
Listen. Autopsy indicated that the rearward operator had died 1 day earlier and had severe bruising on her body from being dragged throughout the household by the frontal partner. SCP was confiscated by Foundation personnel after its anomalous properties had been discovered. Plus, were administered. They were like, you would forget about this shit.
Forget.
Do you wanna act out the audio logs?
Oh, absolutely.
All right, I'll be
I
want to be
That'll
Dr.
be
Fredericks.
fun.
I call forward.
What?
Wait,
No,
hold on.
you're being one of the people you.
Where are we doing?
All right, Carly, you're the narrator. I'm Dr. Fredericks.
Fun.
And Emily's gonna be
Get into it again.
the D class. Another explanation: D class are kind of like disposable people to the Foundation. Like they use them for testing, whether they live or not.
Oh,
Extra lives.
So yeah, essentially. So if we ever say D class, that's what we're talking about. They're usually like criminals and stuff that have been brought in. Anyways. Alright, go.
E-5362, having just been removed from SCP-1545. Interviewer, Dr. Fredericks. Forward. Subject has been inside SCP-1545 for approximately 3 hours.
Hello, D5362.
Good afternoon, sir.
How are you feeling?
A little exhausted, sir.
Oh yes, I saw that dancing around. Must have gotten tiring.
It was, sir, but you have to keep the people entertained.
But surely you considered leaving to get a drink.
Can't do that, sir. It would ruin the illusion.
It's a talking llama wearing rain boots. What kind of illusion is that?
Well, you just don't know Larry the Loving Llama like I do, sir.
End log.
This is amazing. Oh my god.
I just want to. He says, "Super de duper, doctor. My bum's a little sluggish today, but that's okay."
Oh
Do next
no.
Can't wait to do this.
God.
Well, I like doing the narrator. It's very funny.
Larry, are you aware of the men beside you?
Emily, your voice is getting really faint.
Taking a nap.
Larry,
I'm sorry. I'm
Start
oh
the
my
next one.
god.
My bum is a little sluggish today.
Oh my god.
Me when my bum is a little sluggish.
That just be one of our things quotes from now on. Just have a whole server with random quotes.
Oh my.
Yeah, also, I just want to read the footnotes. Most common cause of death is dehydration. Infection is also common due to the non-attendance of soiled clothing.
Oh no! Imagine being the back person and the front person just.
Just a little. It's fine.
Your mic is cutting out.
Anyways, do you guys want to be Larry the Llama with me? Oh, I'm sorry.
Absolutely.
Watch.
Do you guys want to? You want to be Larry Llama?
No, absolutely. All right, Carly, do you want to go or should I? That was amazing. I give on a scale of 1 to 10, I give that a solid 8. I love Larry.
Amazing. Yes.
Just a few points down because of the fact that you accidentally pee yourself and everyone in the back dies.
Yeah, I gotta agree with that.
I just imagine that the front person dies instead first, and then it's just the back person, and it's
Just doing a
Larry's
bunch of
dead
jigs.
Just doing the Fortnite
Just
dance.
dancing jigs while pissing themselves.
Enter the llama, you automatically. When you enter the llama, you automatically know the jig. It just appears in your brain.
Exactly.
Never been good at dancing.
So, are we gonna do?
Alright, Carly, do you want to go next or should I?
Does one and then comes back.
Yeah, we're gonna come back around.
Yeah, I'll do the next one.
Okay.
So I chose SCP-729-J.
Oh, nah, you can't pick joke
read
SCPs.
I like this one. It's my favorite. You can't judge me.
Okay, fine. I'll let it be for this episode.
Yes.
Did you say
Put
729?
the link to the Discord.
I will.
729-J.
I will. Okay, so a little bit of context here. Usually SCPs, they're labeled SCP dash and then the number that they are, and SCPs are just numbered in accordance with their, like, when they were written and put on the wiki. But if it goes SCP then the number then dash J, that means it's a joke one that's meant to be a joke. So I think in the future we probably won't allow those for funny ones because I think that kind of ruins
we have, like,
the
a
point.
specific
Yeah, unless you have
episode
like a
for it.
specific joke one.
I just want to point out
Your mic is cutting out
Larry the
every other
Llama
second, Emily.
is not a joke SCP.
Emily.
That
Emily, pause for a
is a
second.
completely serious SCP that
Emily.
we should all be. You good?
Your mic is cutting out like every other second.
Hold on.
You know what, screw it, maybe put the headphones in.
The headphones, we'll just
Oh my god, I'm reading 729. Well, I read the first line.
Love him. I just love him. It's just cute. Right, so it's a Keter, but then redesigned as a Samuel because it's hurting its feelings. And then they say, yo, should we make it a Polyon Plus? So
Well,
it's
you gotta wait for
just...
Emily to get back, Carly, jeez.
Oh, fudge. Emily!
She's fixing her mic.
Yeah. Alright, so while we're waiting, let me just tell you about
Hey, welcome to the halftime show.
Yeah, let me just tell you about this cursed SCP coloring book I found.
Excuse me? No way.
Yes, there's 2 of them I have downloaded.
How many pages are
link.
they?
For the first one, the only 2 that can be classified as true SCP pages are 049, 96, and 173.
So you mean the only 3?
Yes, the rest is just Siren Head, Cartoon Cat, 2 dragons, and random pattern designs.
Oh
Wait,
my
hold
god.
on. Y'all can hear me now, right?
That's the
Yeah.
first
Okay, halftime show over.
6.
Alright, Carly,
No
now you can start.
Right. So, my thing that I chose was Spees 29-J, of course. Keter replaced as Thomo because it was hurting its feelings. It lives on Dr. Niles Hessen's office desk. And that's where it usually will be sitting. And you have to request testing at your own risk. And Dr. Hessen refuses to give it up. So it was supposedly a little toy, like a peep, like a little marshmallow yellow peep, to be exact. And the first instant where it showed its anomalous properties was with SCP-106. It appeared in Dr. Hessen's office. It saw this little guy and just backed up into its containment cell. It notes here that its middle fingers were raised entirety of the encounter. Then it has a ton of testing logs of it with other famous like, Keter SCPs.
So,
It's
yeah,
just
106 is one of the most famous SCPs, and one of the most, like, it's one of the first ones, and one of, like, the
yeah.
original dangerous ones. It's also one of the ones that's in the game, because there's a game for this too, and it's really good. But,
Might just do a let's play of it.
yeah, podcast let's play. You get the audio only.
just screaming.
But,
Apparently,
essentially it backing away is really funny.
flipping
I'll
dog.
link 106 in the description as well. Though we might talk about it on the
Um,
podcast sometime.
the things that apparently happened is that they brought in Tom Brady from the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and was forced to be thrown at this SCP. No, it was forced to throw this SCP into one of the ever first SCP's radius, and basically hell broke loose.
Oh
Now
God.
it's just oh my goodness, it just goes on with all the stuff that it did.
Oh, that is a
It's like
lot.
I know
Oh my.
it's just
Okay, I'll link this one too. There is so much on this page. There's an image.
mm,
Oh no. When you click on the image, it says God have mercy on your soul.
no 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 no
Oh God.
at the bottom thing.
This one is real.
It doesn't
We
look
should have
horrible.
some episodes just dedicated to joke SCPs sometimes because they're also really good.
Okay, wait.
Shall we
Jesse,
do the interview log?
And
Did you link it in the
may
Discord?
all right, sure. I'll be Dr. Evane. Evane? It's a
Okay,
really weird
Dr.
spelling.
Heston. Right. Forward. SB729-J was contained, if you can call it that, in Dr. Heston's purse. Despite multiple pleas to please just put the goddamn thing away. Begin log.
Dr. Hessen, tell us the means by which you obtained SCP-729-J.
I mean, it was a little gift I ordered for myself online. Easter, you know?
Nothing odd at all about its manufacturing?
Nope.
And yet we've scoured the factory where it was made for evidence of satanic rituals. Odd.
But he came in the mail. It was one of the special scented ones.
Dear God. Addressing Dr. Hessen's purse. I'm sorry I feasted upon your brethren. Let me live, and it'll never happen again. I promised. Just have mercy. Addressing Dr. Hessen. What is the nature of your immunity to SCP-729-J's effects?
Properties? I mean, it's a plushie. I have it right here. Dr. Hessen begins removing SCP-729-J. Oh god, does she think we want that thing anywhere near us?
No, 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 fuck! Get that thing away from me!
Log, closing statement. Interview was terminated due to an intimate containment breach.
God have mercy on your soul.
Yes.
I love him.
Have mercy. Yes.
He's gold.
It's just gonna be our like main mascot thing, like when everyone's like, "Oh, what's the main thing that everyone talks about?" This guy.
I think the
The
cover
one
for this
joke
episode should just
SCP.
be 106 with its middle fingers up.
Yeah. Find an image of that. Oh my god.
I'll try.
Be perfect.
Alright, so my turn. My turn. Mine. Oh, wait, no, we need to rate it. Alright, Emily, rate Carly's.
Emily,
I physically just the him.
she's dead. She probably had to go.
Who's
She's probably now part
7
of
out of 10.
Larry the Lovin' Llama. Now, guys,
Honestly,
no more
yeah,
Emily.
I agree with that. 7 out of 10.
We should shove him into Larry.
Alright, here's
Let's see what
mine.
happens.
Alright, mine is SCP-2014, also known as Zarmagoth. It's a Euclid class, and it's really funny. This is not a joke SCP, by the way. So, SCP-2014 is an adult male gecko around 8.5 centimeters in length. It looks exactly like other members of its species. It is sapient, it's sentient, and it does possess telekinetic abilities, so it can move stuff and do things with its mind. It can manipulate
Oh,
objects from afar, which is around 24 meters for it, and it identifies itself as Zar Magath, an extra-dimensional entity suspected to have been responsible for creating multiple cults and causing several crimes, such as murder, theft, and indecent exposure.
Oh.
So, 2014, one of my favorite parts of this is how the Foundation found Tiro's 2014. So, they found it when, on the 21st of February in 1998, a skateboarder was seen performing physically impossible stunts. It was later discovered that the contestant had performed an occult ritual in order to summon the consciousness of Zarmagath into the body of his pet gecko. SCP-2014
yeah.
was kept inside the pocket of the contestant and used its telekinetic powers to give him an advantage in the championship.
All the witnesses giving class B
Alright,
and
so there's an interview log. There's an interview log. Do you guys have the
I'm
page
gonna
pulled
be
up?
in,
Alright, I wanna
have
be
Is it
SCP-2014.
which one is it?
right, I'll be Dr.
Oh, it's
I
looked up 214.
Yeah, it's blacked out.
Hold on.
Should we explain what it means when it's blacked out?
If it's blacked out, that just means that they the data for that is confidential. If something on it is blacked out.
Dr. Black
It's not really
Bar,
confidential,
that's
it's
what
just
we'll call it
confidential
right
in the
now.
universe of it. So,
Who's being the SCP?
Alright,
I am.
start. We're gonna have fun.
Alright.
Interviewed CP-201.
Wait. Carly, if you're doing the voiceover, then Emily should be the doctor.
Yeah, if Emily's
Alright.
here.
Yeah, Emily, you're the
Emily.
doctor.
Emily.
Okay. I'm Dr.
Oh wait, guys, remember, she's part of the llama now.
Oh, yeah, sorry, not Emily. Larry.
Larry. Larry, are you there?
Alright.
Of
Very-
course.
Alright, start.
Interviewed.
Okay.
SCP-2014. Doctor, name redacted for personal reasons. SCP-204 was given a pen and paper to manipulate telekinetically in order to communicate. All answers are transcribed
Verbatim.
verbatim. Well, I'll be the doctor then.
No, Emily's the doctor.
I'm the doctor. Screw you, I'm the doctor.
We'll get Emily out of Larry soon, guys. Don't worry.
Don't worry. She'll either die or
It's myself,
do a funny jig.
or we'll get out. We'll do
It
a-
depends.
We might.
And the
we
other
might-
dude in there will just who cares about them?
Who else did
They're
I
not
say?
part of it.
Alright.
Don't-
Okay. Hello.
Larry-
Hello.
Larry's dead, so I'll.
Oh my god, Carly.
2014.
Larry's dead.
Charlie,
Larry's already gone.
shut up. Shut up.
Oh no.
Can you understand me?
Oh no.
Carly,
got
can
your
you
message.
stop?
Carly, can you cease?
We're trying to do this.
This is not how you record a podcast,
Yeah,
Carly.
we talked about this. Anyways.
Carly, we talked about this.
Alright, restart.
Do the
Get in
Intro
now.
No,
again.
just Emily. No. We have the intro.
Okay. Hello, SCP-2014. Can you understand me?
Loud and clear, Ducko.
I want to ask you some fucking hell. I want to ask you some questions if you don't mind.
Sure, that sounds gnarly.
Fucking hell, dude. The body you are occupying is not your original one, correct?
That's right. I got dibs on this lizard booty when this wimpy kid summoned me. Dude was flipping his wig over some skate competition. I could see that he was a total noob that would make nothing but sketchy moves, but I couldn't believe I was being summoned for something like that, you know? And the little flake didn't even bring me a sacrifice. Don't kids read Lovecraft these days? I switched accents so many times.
That's the
I'm
thing about it.
reeling.
He
I'm
changes
not-
accents.
This person summoned you to get an advantage in the competition, is that right?
Yeah, the little guy wanted me to use my wicked powers to kick his skills up a notch. Nothing against that, but I personally think you should work for what you want. Just look at yours truly. Dozens of cults have stolen, killed, and totally wigged out in my name.
Then why did you help him?
I gotta be honest, Daco. Every rule has its exception. And the exception for me was skating. Because in all my aeons, I've never seen something so far out. I used to think you guys were all a bunch of flanks who I would gladly destroy once I became powerful enough, but now I know better.
I see. You also claim to be an extra-dimensional entity. Could you tell us more about where you came from and if there are others more you out there? I can't
It is
breathe.
pretty insane. There are planets and stars like in your universe, but life ain't the same. We've got stuff like planet-sized, star-eating crystal serpents, sick lightning storms that fertilize the ground to create clockwork planets, some chill oceans filled with diamond corals, and also winged, carnivorous eggs that never stop singing Spice Girls songs. And
Oh
yeah, there's like a
God.
bajillion guys like me. It's hella hard to stand out from the crowd to get someone to summon you and give a sacrifice, but I get by.
What would happen if your current body were destroyed?
I would go back home. And if I didn't get a sacrifice, the wife and slime spawn wouldn't be too stoked about it.
You have a wife and child?
Dude, please don't remind me.
Alright, that's enough. Fuck, no. Thank you. Just go. Just go.
Hey, Daco, can I ask you a favor?
That depends.
See if you can find some time to go skating with me. I can teach you some wicked moves if you're in the mood.
I'll think about it. Oh, fucking
No,
hell.
I have no idea why, but I can't hear Emily.
Like at all?
No reason. No.
Just
It's
none.
not even lighting up.
I can hear
Do you
her.
have me muted?
Yeah, I was just you talking, and I was just like, that's why I was like, Emily, are you there? That's why I was like, where are you? All
Did
the
you
time.
mute me?
Like,
Hello?
okay, just hold on a second. It may just be something that I need to reset in.
Oh,
Oh, she has left the building.
I guess.
So
So,
clear about that.
what do you rate Zarmagath?
Okay, she back.
Oh. Alright, so give me your ratings.
That's
love
an
it.
absolute 8 out of 10 because what the epic
Now I
skater
can hear
you.
Emily.
There we go. Well, what do you rate mine, Carly?
Definitely a same like 8 out of 10. That was
Hell yeah. Wait,
Epic
Emily, I just
skater
realized.
Deco.
Carly, I just realized you never rated Emily's.
Yeah.
I said I would say the same thing. 8 out of 10.
Oh my god, so we're tied? Ooh.
Oh, I know.
Okay.
Well, we do have at least one more we can go through, so that should be fine.
Yeah, alright. So, I think me and Emily should go through one more to try and break this tie. Are we still
Okay,
doing, like, the theme of funny?
I'm just doing my favorites. Like, that was the whole... I mean, if... Mine are all hilarious, because that's just what I find is the best. Okay,
Yeah.
I guess I'm going first, because Cleo just...
Yeah, I just went, so it's your turn.
Okay. Have you guys ever heard of SCP-294? Class-
294. Wait, 2904?
Nope, just
Oh,
294.
294. I'm in the complete wrong place.
This guy.
This man.
And I clicked.
Okay, so SCP-294 is a coffee
Oh
vending
no,
machine.
no.
And he has
I
like a
know
cute, quirky little keyboard. Fucking what? Brain working not. Upon hold on. Upon I can't say words. Upon depositing 50 cents US currency into the coin slot, the user is prompted to enter the name of any liquid using the touchpad. And I mean any fucking liquid that you can imagine. 97 initial test runs were performed. including water, coffee, beer, and soda, and non-consumable liquids like sulfuric acid, wiper fluid, and motor oil, and as well as substances that don't usually exist in liquid state: nitrogen, iron, glass, and each one returned a success. Someone fucking summoned liquid glass. I want to drink
Me.
that. I want to drink liquid glass.
Same.
However, it appears that SCP-294 can only deliver substances that can exist in liquid state, so it can't get like solid materials like diamond or whatever. It is of note that after approximately 50 uses, the machine would not respond to further requests, and after a period of approximately 90 minutes, the machine seems to have restocked itself. Oh god. It is also interesting to note that many caustic liquids that would have eaten through a normal paper cup seem to have no effect on the cups dispensed by the machine. Super cups. So initially they had put it in the break room, but now there are guards there because of what happened. So basically what happened was someone decided to request a cup of Joe, and Agent Joseph began to sweat profusely and complained of dizziness before collapsing. And fucking SCP-294 just dispenses a combination of his blood and like his guts and shit into the cup. And then he just dies. I think he dies, right?
Yo, well, did she drink it though? Did she drink it though?
No, he should drink it. That would fix him right up.
Honestly.
No, he didn't.
He's
die.
like a
He made
starfish, you know?
He made a complete recovery, but I just think it's so funny that they just juiced him.
Oh
They juiced
my
this man.
god.
I would like to drink that.
A cup of SCP-075 secretion was used as an input, and I think SCP-075 was like a squid snail thing. It's very weird. This secretion, and the product was proven to be the requested liquid in the cup was able to successfully contain the materials.
Oh, what?
I mean, no.
Oh god.
Oh god.
Also, they just like someone a cup of anti-water.
What is anti-water?
Anti-water.
I asked for
Thick
it,
water.
and then it
It's
displayed
just
out
thick
of
water.
range. It displayed out of range. Someone asked for the best drink I've ever had, and it was a mixed drink that he recalls having at a bar during his bachelor party.
Aw. Especially.
It just knew what it was.
Hey yo, get me a cup of Emily.
Shit, man.
Oh,
Just
give
your-
me
just
a
your
cup
gurgling.
of corn.
I want a cup of corn.
So let's
Stop.
just go back to old Unisonus days.
What kind of corn would
Back
it give
to
you, do you
Mark
think? Would it
8
give you like just a
corn.
whole cob in a cup? Or like
No, it has to be a liquid. It has to be a liquid, so it's
oh
The
no.
liquid
It's
in
just
the
the corn juice in the canister.
Okay,
Corn juice sipping it.
this one's really funny. Subject keyed the perfect drink. The machine dispensed a cup containing an odorless lavender liquid. After drinking the liquid, subject appeared to go into shock. Subject later committed suicide, leaving a note which read, "I'm sorry, but at this point everything's just one big letdown."
Oh no way. No.
Yeah.
God.
It was so good he had to kill himself. Someone requested a cup of music. SCP-294 produced a clear, sparkling liquid that tastes vaguely alcoholic. Following ingestion, subject reported feeling, and not hearing, a continuous rhythm, and demonstrated the ability to move and even dance with a certain fluidity that he had not previously shown.
Oh.
That's a good one.
Guys, it's the Jake juice.
It's the jig juice.
Jig
Oh
juice.
my god.
Just gonna go up there and type the jig juice. Let's see what
Okay,
we get now.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Subject requested my life story. SCP-294 made humming noises and shook violently for approximately 3 minutes before providing a highly viscous, opaque black liquid. Upon consumption, the doctor reported he had remembered everything that had ever happened to him.
Oh
and
my.
he produced a 538-page autobiography.
Wow.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Okay, things that we cannot get. Cup of Thomas Jefferson's blood. For some reason.
Of
he has no
course.
blood.
It's only
You
logical.
don't have... Of course.
Emily, your mic is cutting out again.
Cutting out again.
So yeah, this first episode's gonna be a little
Request
messy.
consisting solely of the phrase "surprise me."
Emily, we can't understand what you're saying.
Pick up.
Oh my god.
He
Emily,
What?
we cannot
says
understand what you are saying.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay.
Can
So
you repeat that surprise me thing?
We hear you.
So he says, "Surprise me," and the device produced a cup of 200 degrees Celsius water.
My
I mean,
favorite.
That's Celsius. The contents of the cup turned into steam.
oh my god.
Eat the steam.
That steam would burn too.
Hell yeah. Okay, and then someone requested the blood of Christ. SCP-294 vibrated and produced the message "Hic est inim calix sanguinis me," and then produced a paper drinking cup containing approximately 12.12 liters of red grape wine. The blood of Christ.
Oh my
Yum, yum.
god.
Wait, hold on. Someone just almost cured someone's leukemia by requesting the subject's leukemia.
Yeah, that one.
Oh
is
yeah,
pretty
because it took the
strong kind of
leukemia out of
wholesome.
them.
Sucked it out.
Yo, what would happen if you drank it though?
Oh, you get leukemias.
Yeah.
That would be just drinking someone's cells.
Hey, don't we do
Mm.
that anyways though?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Alright, anyways.
this is so funny.
Wait, can I
Okay,
do
but
a question
hear me
thing?
out. Potentially, could this be used as a death note?
Oh my.
It
It totally could.
Just
It totally
request
could.
someone's blood.
Everybody's. The whole
I will
entire
drink
thing.
the blood of my enemies.
Oh my god.
Taking that literally, just like Dr. Bright goes in there and is like, just like on one of the off days and just like drink all the blood of my enemies in one entire cup.
Yeah,
It would
I
be
want-
something.
I'd like a cup of Cleo's liver, please.
I'd like a nice tall glass of Emily's appendix.
I'd like a nice cup of my own blood.
Do you drink your own blood?
What?
Yes.
Alright,
Man,
I
being
think
a
it's rating
vampire has
time.
never been so easy. Being a vampire has never been so easy.
Alright, rating time. Carly, you go first.
Definitely a 9.
Oh
I
yeah,
love
9.
that.
9.
Yeah.
Especially the wholesome nature to it, like at the end with the leukemia thing, because like that just gives me the idea, like why can't we use this to cure like every single disease then? Like
For real though.
especially,
Cause it's
yeah, especially with the thing going on right now. Like I'm not gonna say it so we don't get freaking killed.
I want a cup of everyone's corona and the lab just fills with pus.
It's like, oh my god,
It's a cup full of virus.
a virus.
Hey, get me a cup of the Black
It's a
Death.
dense virus.
Yes. I just do
Everyone
that.
in the
Like, if
lab get this corona immediately.
everyone
All right.
dies.
All right.
Good.
So mine is SCP-049-J. So
Oh god.
before I go into 049-J, I'm gonna talk about normal 049. So 049 on its own is a plague doctor that walks around claiming to have the cure to a virus, and like for that cure, it kind of just kills people and turns them into zombies. It's weird. We'll probably go over it sometime, so I'm not gonna go into
Oh.
like a really in-depth explanation. That's about all. But 049J is really funny. So SCP-049J is not permitted to leave its holding cell unless under supervision of 2 guards armed with AR-15 rifles and stun batons.
Yes.
Alright, here's the description. SCP-049J is a humanoid entity wearing the period-appropriate garb of a medieval plague doctor. Further analysis of SCP-049J has revealed that under its robes, the entity is composed mostly of moss, wads of tissue, and other, smaller, plague doctor masks. It is generally compliant with Foundation staff, but will sometimes lie and occasionally sweat profusely for no reason whatsoever. During SCP-049J's time in Foundation custody, it has continually claimed to be a powerful magical doctor wizard, capable of curing that which ails mankind. To date, it has been unable to cure literally anything, and typically only exacerbates conditions considerably. While this
I love
alone would
him.
not be enough for the Foundation to hold SCP-049J indefinitely as an anomalous entity, it is also proven capable of somehow always evading capture and escaping from Foundation sites after its true lack of capabilities are revealed. Because of this, and because of staff's unwavering curiosity as to whether it has any of the self-proclaimed magical healing abilities it describes, SCP-049J is to be housed and treated as an anomalous entity. And now there's an interview. I want to be SCP-049J.
Okay,
And Emily,
okay.
you're Dr. Baker.
I
Got
I
it, got
am
it, got
the
it.
AI robot thing that describes it all. Begin log.
Hello, SCP-049J. Welcome to...
I am a doctor.
Yes, I'm aware. We're just doing this as a...
I have the cure.
Yeah, yes, well, we'll get to that. First off, can you tell me your name?
Yes, quite very well. I have the cure, good sir, indubitably. Yes, I am a doctor.
What?
Bring me to the patient. I will heal them.
Here's with pointed stick. Jesus, watch where you're swinging that.
I am the cure.
What in the world are you? Oh, I get it. You're sort of a moron, aren't you?
No, good sir, I am a most effective. I mean, my cure. I am the cure. Very effective. The most, because I am a doctor.
Right. We're gonna look into that. Let's
No, Carly says this part.
gestures wildly.
2 researchers wheel in patients on a table.
So this patient
Has the pestilence? Yes, I can smell it.
has a sore throat. We were wondering if you know any cures to fix their ailments.
Yes, of course. I am a doctor, after all. Carly.
Their doctor
Dig
bag.
around in their doctor bag for some time.
What the fucking is a doctor bag? Need any help over there?
No! He is not the cure. I am the cure. Oh, yes. This will do the trick.
That is a shoe.
Yes,
That will heal this person?
it is the cure.
Alright, go ahead.
SCP-049-J proceeds to gesture dramatically over the patient before violently beating the patient's throat with a shoe.
Whoa! Fuck, what are you doing? How is that supposed to help?
After a moment, the entity stops. The patient lies mutilated and dead on the tabletop.
What the fuck was that?
Patient is healed.
What? No, she's not. You just crushed her shoe with Hold on. You just crushed your throat with a shoe.
No, patient does very well now. Yes, I am the cure.
Look at all this blood. Moral atrocities aside, this is gonna take hours to clean up. You just killed a person.
No, they are cured. Yes, watch.
SCP-049-J grabs the corner of the patient's mouth and begins to move it while speaking out of the corner of his own.
Hello, yes, I'm the patient, good sir, and I am cured. Most effective. Thank you, doctor. You did a good job. You're the best doctor.
Now look here. I see your hand down there. I know that wasn't the patient talking. What is this supposed to be?
Oh, look, more pestilence over there.
What? What? Oh, for fuck's sake, he's gone again. God damn it.
Post-incident video log shows SCP-049-J making a brisk escape through a side door. Additional footage gathered from a nearby town shows SCP-049-J stopping at a hardware store to pick up a pointier wooden doctor stick. And blood.
I love him so much.
Pointier. Yes. No,
I'd
this
let
is
you
our
hear it.
mascot.
Oh wait, yeah, we can use this for the cover image if you want. This actually has a
Yes.
photo with it.
Yes.
Alright,
Is the true.
alright,
I just
ratings. Ratings, and then we'll close this out.
I think I'm gonna have to rate that a very
I want to rate it a 10 just because of how the ending went.
I wasn't convinced, and then we read the log.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
log
well,
really makes this one.
He's
Did.
beautiful. He is a beautiful creature.
Yes.
10 out of 10 would let him cure me. My depression.
Let him cure my COVID!
As long as his cure is beating me over the head with a stick, I do not care.
What about the shoe?
Alright, so I guess I am the official winner of the first episode. I will never stop bragging about this. You will never hear the end of this. So I'll be the
Oh,
host next week. So, I guess anything you want to say before we go out? You guys?
Don't forget to subscribe, like video.
And come.
Yo.
Clowns, motherfuckers.
Alright, this has been your friendly
Goodbye.
neighborhood anomalies. We will see you next week. Thank you for watching.
We out, fuck nuts.